Well, a Fox 5 I-Team investigation has found a staggering backlog of road projects in DeKalb County.
Now get this, they found that nearly 1 out of every 4 roads in the county needs repaving. Senior Fox 5 I-Team reporter Dale Russell and his team crisscrossed the county to see the problem firsthand and really to look for some solutions as well, Dale.
That's right, Sinead. You not only see it, you feel it when you drive, when your car hits a metal grate or pothole or, heaven forbid, a sinkhole. And the county readily admits it doesn't have the money to fix the problems. Drive down a road, seemingly any road in DeKalb County, and chances are you will run into trouble. Miles and miles of metal grates, cracks, and crumbling roads and sidewalks.
When I hit this curve, it literally jerked my car back. It almost felt like I hit somebody else's car.
Thin black lines snake through the concrete, leading to pothole after sinkhole.
I was afraid maybe a child might fall in it.
The Fox 5 I-Team traveled across miles of county roads and examined county documents to see how big of a problem DeKalb is facing. We found a backlog of 4,722 work orders for road and drainage projects. Problems that people report and want fixed. Like the sinkhole in front of Jennifer Hart's house.
It seems to be getting worse and worse. It seems to be some kind of a sinkhole.
For 3 years, Jennifer Hart tried to get the county to fix this. She even posted a complaint on Facebook and this video showing how rainwater didn't go down the drain, but down the broken hole.
If this is a sinkhole, which is what it appears to be, at some point it's going to open up. It's going to collapse.
Yes, it's dangerous. It's very dangerous. Look at the hole.
We did. Linda Van Arsdale's front yard looks like a crime scene. She's watched her road drainage problem turn into an ever-growing sinkhole. She's been fighting with the county to fix it for nearly 2 years. Well, maybe fighting isn't the right word.
I don't know if it's fair to say a fight because it's so hard to get a hold of a living person.
According to our examination, DeKalb has 464 miles of roads that the county admits needs repaving. Nearly 1 out of every 4 roads in unincorporated DeKalb County.
People have been hitting this curve and it's very dangerous.
And it's not always the road. At Evans Mill Road in Lithonia, Shantae Shields says people constantly keep hitting this storm drain that she says juts out into the roadway.
I fear for other people, that have kids in the car.
While we were talking, 2 cars stopped and the drivers told us they too had hit the curb.
Messed up people's tire a whole lot all the time.
Right, thank you.
Throw your car to another side, that's great.
Yes, ma'am.
Mike Finley busted a brand new tire on his pickup.
When it sounded like when it hit it, I heard the air come.
I am very upset. I'm not gonna lie. I just got my car. I have a brand new car. And for it to get damaged that fast and I have to pay all this money out of pocket, it's ridiculous.
So how does DeKalb stack up with other counties that have problems of their own? Well, last year, Gwinnett County resurfaced 130 miles. Cobb, 65 miles. City of Atlanta, 50 miles. And DeKalb County repaved only 35 miles.
It's been a challenge. I can't defend it. I apologize to all citizens who've been negatively impacted by it.
Newly elected CEO Michael Thurman campaigned on fixing DeKalb's roads. He's well aware of the problems, and here's the complaints.
Potholes, all day, every day. That's just a major issue, north and south, east and west.
Thurman says the problem is simple. DeKalb doesn't have enough money. But earlier this year, the legislature voted to give DeKalb citizens the option to pay an additional penny in taxes to pay for repaving. Thurman says the $300 million over 5 years it would bring will allow the county to triple or quadruple how many roads they can pave.
The good news is that we are moving in a new direction. There is a pathway forward. It will be a pathway that will generate the revenue needed to maintain roads in a major urban area.
Now, Michael Thurman tells me that DeKalb has never had a special option sales tax for roads. He hopes the November referendum will change that. And as for that nasty storm drain in the story, well, after I told Mr. Thurman about it, he had the county check it out. They found it was dislodged by all the large vehicles hitting it, no surprise to us. and they're redesigning a custom-made lid to fix that problem, but that's one, as you can see, of 4,200 or so.
Okay. Now we know that people don't like to pay extra taxes.
Nope.
If this passes in November, does all that money go to roads?
It won't all go to roads, but the rest of the money would also go to law enforcement, construction, if you will, if they're going to do anything, build anything for law enforcement. Most of it, as I understand it, will go to the roads.
All right.
Yeah, I'm sure people who live along those roads and drive along those roads will be appreciative that they're getting some attention finally.
You know, and Michael Thurman made a good point, I thought, that forget where the problem is. No matter where you live, you could be driving over that street.
Certainly.
If you're in
Right.
South DeKalb, you could be driving over a pothole in North DeKalb and vice versa. If you live in Gwinnett and you're coming into work and you're going through DeKalb, you can be going over these roads. So it impacts everyone as well as just the neighbors around that particular problem.
Yeah, and that
No
lady
doubt
with the
about it.
sinkhole in her front yard, that ought to be taken care of. That's not right.
Close to 2 years she's been trying to get
crazy.
it done.
Wow. Dale, thank you so much.